First of all, I want to apologize to all of you for being late here. My dad was not feeling well in India and I had to take a phone call to make sure that everything is all right in India. So, I came around 10:30, I guess, and was enjoying every bit of what I heard. First, let me say it's truly a great privilege, an honor to be here in the midst of all of you, where all these wonderful students in North America can deliver some profound pieces in a classical ancient art Carnatic music. Isn't it truly amazing? First of all, I want you to give a big round of applause for the kids as well as the parents. So one quick piece of advice to the kids is, I hope you realize, if not, do you know how much effort your parents are putting in taking you back and forth between teachers, home, and are anxiously waiting in the audience to see, okay, can they deliver this? They are more anxious than you, right? So they give every piece of their heart and soul and put their best effort to make you the best musician. It is your turn to do the same and put the best effort. I know you are doing it. Make it a point to consistently practice and you will know where you are. This is not rocket science. The more you practice, the better you get, right? First, let me say a few words about my friend Rama. One thing is that she is a very close friend of mine. Leave that aside. But people who know me know I speak my heart. When I say something, it's not just to eulogize my friends. No, that's not the point here. Rama is an incredible musician and you should all be proud to have her as a teacher, first of all. Let me also tell you, people will have to pay attention to different aspects of music. That's very important, whether it is parents or the kids, right? Her voice technique is just incredible, right? You can read books. I am doing research in music, right? That's what my almost a full-time job is. My wife knows I have a full-time job, but I do most of my work in music, right? So there are people who have figured out and who have formally written books on what voice culture is, how you have to use the voice, right? I'm telling you, I don't know, I'm almost certain that Rama has not necessarily gone through all of those formal practices, but let me tell you, she has figured it out all. Right? People have to quickly you learn from her. The very first thing is, forget the beautiful voice that she has. The way she opens the mouth when it ought to be opened. We have to learn that from the teachers, right? So I think that's one great thing. Her Sudhi Suttam and alignment, pronunciation, and the open-throated voice that aligns with the Sudhi should be a great inspiration. I'm sure it is, because that's why I saw so many kids perform very well, number one. Second thing is, she has a fairly big repertoire. Look at the songs that the kids sang today, right? எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஷியாமா சாஸ்திரி only miss ஆயிடுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். I found all the other prominent thing. அடுத்த தடவை அதையும் பாடிடுவோம், because ஷியாமா சாஸ்திரி ஒரு பாட்டு பாடினாலே you know how deep the bhakti in that is, right? So I think the interesting thing is, people, whether they realize or not, I know many of the parents themselves are not very knowledgeable in music, right? They take their kids to a music teacher and then they hope and pray for the best, right? While I don't want to comment outside my territory, all those who have entrusted your kids with Rama have gone to the right place, right? You got to make sure that you don't push. See, this has to be enjoyable, right? Let me quickly interrupt. Two girls sang Kalyani today, right? Sarasi Jabawal. You know what? Today I know their names are Neha and Nandini. When I go home, I forget their names. But what I won't forget is their Sarasina Jayabal, right? The Kalyani. I just asked Rama, what grades are these kids in, right? 6th grade. First of all, it was truly amazing. I've been a teacher myself for quite a while. For somebody to be in 6th grade and sing so confidently is amazing. More importantly, look at the way they enjoyed singing. Let me give you a piece of advice, right? Your teachers you something. You practice very well at home. You practice it a million times. And then when you come on the stage, all you remember is, remember the Devi, the God, right? Do a practice. It doesn't matter how many people are in front of you, which Vidwan is there, right? We have the Bhakti. But on the Andavana Nanachindu Padina, you will enjoy. And the more and more you enjoy on stage, the better your music. Those two kids, I'm guaranteeing you, they will come up very well, as will the other kids. But I'll go one after the other, right? Whatever I heard. So keep up the practice. Sumukh Bhatia, I know this guy for a long time. He's one of the most wonderful kids, an extremely talented kid, right? I'm not at all surprised that he sang very well. I know he's into different forms of music. He is doing very well. And he has come to learn some basic things from me. I've not spent a lot of time. I have figured out how great he is in music. And it shows. And I tell you, you will make it a real mark in music, right? Then we go to Kannada. Once I was there and I don't know whether it was Carnatic music, Idol or maybe Santanam, Sangeeta Vidya. Maybe you sang Ananda Vairi or Thodi. Tyagaraja Yoga Bhaiva Padina. I'm telling you, I saw something, I just asked people around, who is this kid? There are some Sangatis that come out in a particular way. He was just truly amazing. And I'll tell you, after that, he has really put on tremendous effort to be able to sing Latangi with a flow as he did today. Was really a testament for good work. Keep up the good work. Somebody told me that Aishwarya was not feeling well. Let me tell you, whether you were feeling well or not, you were just fantastic today. You were just incredible. This is what I want to see, the confidence being gained, right? So, every one of what I heard today, ever since I arrived, while I can't remember the names of the kids, right? On the Darbar, in the RMC, then it was Karna Ranjini, everything was just phenomenal. You're doing the right thing. Do it more. That's my only advice. For some advanced kids and for also some young kids, let me give you, first thing is, right, be very curious. Let me give you a simple example. If you take a Kalyani, if you know a Kriti, right, you should be curious. If you are singing Kalyani on a stage, it's okay to just experiment, right? ஒரு கமலாம்பா தீட்சதத்தை தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும் ஏதா உணரா right for Tyagaraja Kirtana you should know 4 or 5 why that is what is going to give you ideas the trinities have did all of the research to see enna madri sangati potta kaalukku nana irukum right the more you listen then also make it a habit to listen to music and it will show right so learn more songs in Ganaragam that will give you a strong base and do Akara Sadhanam. I tell my students who learn from me, wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5, put the metronome, sing all of the Varnams that you know in Akara, even Charali Varsa, Janda Varsa, right? That will really strengthen you. My message to all the kids is, don't get disheartened when you try something, no. Then you try to figure out why is this happening, right? Go to the basics and do the Akara Sadhanam. Overcome that. The more confident you are, the better will be the music on the stage. And then you try to understand the lyrical value so that you are not just singing, you are living the music, right? So you have to know the language. And also be curious to find out the context of the song, why it was composed and things like that. So, what I want every one of the kids is to take a oath that they will practice at least 1 hour a day and listen to music 1 hour a day. If you do that and continue to learn, if you are not happy about your music 2 years from now, come and see me. Either you didn't do the job, right? Or you won't be talking to me about not being happy about what you're singing. Right? So again, I am truly proud and happy. I really wanted to be here to try to inspire the kids and tell them how great they are already and how great they can become if they work hard, right? I should not forget our young Mridangist. He's a bright girl. I was telling my wife, you know what? He's pretty bright. The mics are not good. And sometimes the Mridangams can cause some problem. I'm a Mridangist myself, right? But he makes an attempt to tune the Mridangam as good as possible. There were some advanced kids who were singing. I am sure they never told him what they are singing, right? There are guys like that. Unfortunately, you and I will have to deal with it, right? That's our challenge. The more and more you do it, you get. I was truly amazed about how you quickly adapted, even to some Kalpana Swarams that you were never familiar with, right? They sit at home and do all the mathematics and come and they never tell us, but you did a great job. I can assure you, you have a very, very bright future in Mridangam. Definitely, I speak my heart, right? Our violinist Siddharth, and there was another lady who played. I heard Sindhu. I heard only one piece of Sindhu. I couldn't comment much. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there right from the beginning. She did a good job in what I heard, and I wish her all the best. Siddharth, you are truly a concert violinist. There is no question about it. I'm truly proud that I'm also one of your teachers. But you're absolutely amazing. The beauty is, accompanying violin is romba kashtam, because you know what? You don't show your talent. You play just about the right thing and blend with the main artist. Do you know how tough that is? You go and talk to professional violinists. I think Siddharth, I knew where Siddharth was. This should be a great inspiration. So, a Siddharth, a Aishwarya, a Sumuk, a Parnala should be an inspiration to the younger kids, right? That's what, right? They are like big brothers and sisters. You should look up to them. Interact with them, learn more from them. You have a wonderful family here. That there has to be some competitive spirit, but not always comparison, right? We should enjoy music. Leave all that politics to the parents. You kids should get together and enjoy the music. I always found out when parents make an effort and get like-minded kids around for a practice session, do you know how much they learn from themselves, right? So I wish you guys, every one of you, all the very best, right? May God bless you guys. You are learning, all you kids are learning a profound, a divine art, right? Every day you will discover a particular aspect of it that you have never seen before or even thought about before. That is the profundity of this great art, right? I want you to practice well, continue to learn from Rama Auntie, and practice and make us all proud. New Jersey is a great state. People talk about so many things. One thing I want to say why it is great is because of Carnatic music. The two states that stand out in Carnatic music are California and New Jersey, and there is a healthy competition.